We are here with another day of GrimaTales. And yeah, we are back on the maps. I just needed a break from the maps. And yeah, I just kind of feel like working on something comforting again. I'm feeling a little bit unwell. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well. It's been hitting me. And yeah, and because I haven't been sleeping well, I haven't been having energy. And without energy, I haven't been feeling like cooking. And without cooking, I haven't been eating well. It's a whole domino effect. So, oh, yeah. I did eat right before this stream. That's why I'm a little late. I fed the bunny. And then I had to send a commissioner their files. And they liked it, which made me happy. And once I was done with that, I started streaming. So yeah, here we are. I think this rock is pretty okay. I think what I just need to do is a little more of this on the dark parts. I'm a shapeshifter, apples masquerade. Oh yeah, I don't know how well I'm gonna talk today. Before what am I trying to say here? Um, Before I could eat, I was feeling kind of feverish because just I get like that a lot. That's been like a very reoccurring thing with me. That if I go too long without eating, I will break into a body fever. Yeah, a very common thing with me. So yeah, but I ate and I'm feeling better. Drink some apple juice. And yeah. We'll see. When it be like before I ate, I was like, okay, like I'm definitely a short stream today. I don't feel good, but yeah, after eating, I'm like, okay, I can maybe last a little longer. But we'll see. We'll see how well that goes. But yeah, we are just working on the rocks today. Um, I think I should make this part brighter. Maybe more brighter. I'm a shapeshifter, apples masquerade, a la dee 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 da, la da da. I'm a shapeshifter, apples masquerade. Please don't pick my mouth, not the skies. Okay, this, I didn't notice this part, but I think that is definitely something I should be doing on the rock here. Man, I really do want to like do a stream soon of me like drafting out the prologue. Or like just, what is it, programming it. But I need to write out the prologue. I need to like write out the scenario and the script and everything, so that way like I'm not on the spot. I'm just like, oh, what do I want them to say? Oh, I don't know what to do. Like I have a pretty clear vision, pretty dang clear vision for this. So I needed to come out as I see it. I'm going to be um house sitting for someone soon. So I was kind of thinking for like almost a week. So I was kind of thinking maybe I should take that time of like just kind of forced to just pretty much do nothing besides watch over their pets to work on something. But at the same time, I kind of just gonna give myself like a free pass to just catch up on all the Hoyo games. Cause yeah, cause I'm pretty behind on Star Rail. I'm very behind on Honkai Third. Um, and I would like to catch up on Genshin because I've been playing a bit. Salutation, Bonbon. How was your week? Hello, Shadow. Salutations to you as well. My week, my week. It just well, my week has just been wanting to sleep. um, I randomly just one night could not sleep. I was just wide awake in my bed and it's like, please, please fall asleep soon. Um, but I just couldn't, and so I stayed up until like 7 a.m. until I just passed out, and then yeah, and then since then my sleep schedule has been wrecked. Just that one day wrecked me, and like so now I've been staying up pretty late. Last night I fell asleep at like 2, which is generally my usual time. I usually go to sleep between like 1 to 3, just depending what I'm doing. So I'm hoping maybe it's a little bit fixed that I can go to bed earlier today. Same. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm just not getting good sleep. It hurts. But yeah, just after like a week, I think of not sleeping well. Oh, it's been really taking a toll on me. And yeah, I just have not been having energy to do anything, and not having energy to do anything includes also not having energy to cook, and not cooking means me not really eating, and not eating gives me less energy and has been making me feel sick. Today, since I did sleep better today, I did put some chicken to slow cook so that way I didn't have to use too much energy. Just, diced up some onion and garlic and threw it in some oil and seasoning and just let it do its thing. And yeah, I ate a chicken sandwich, so I'm feeling a bit better. Quick question: do you watch free? Chat, stop disappearing. Quick question: you watch Free Iwatobi? So who's your favorite character? Free, the swimming anime, right? Yes, I have watched it. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I ever finished season 2. I know I was watching season 2. I think I was watching it as it was coming out. And so I think I stopped because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna let it collect up and I'll binge it later. And then I just never did. But yes, I have watched Free. I for sure have watched season 1. Cause like, I don't know what happens in season 2. I can't recollect. Like I remember like being like, oh, season 2. I remember the endings, the endings of season 2, but I don't remember. So I'll have to rewatch season 2. Funny that you say that. I randomly got recommended the 50% off abridged dub, and it just kind of made me think about Free. But yeah, I watched it. My favorite character, uh, uh, is what's his name? Rin, the guy with the glasses. No, no, not Rin. That's not Rin. Is the shark guy? Ray. I really love Ray. He's my favorite, and I really love him and what's his name? Nagisa. I really love their dynamic and their relationship. And yeah, I just love so much how just Ray is just so chill with the random stuff Nagisa does. Because I don't know, I remember when I started, I was expecting like a different kind of character for him to be more like strictly and like, you know, just like scolding like everything that Ray does, but instead he's just like, he's just chill. They're just friends. They're boyfriends. And yeah, I really like Makoto. My favorite is Makoto because he reminds me of Stall from Fire Emblem. I can totally see that. I actually thought Makoto was gonna be my favorite when I started, but then I fell for Ray, because he's just such a silly butt, and I just love silly butts. Yeah, just all I love the whole cast. They're so good, and I love how I can't remember the sister's name to Rin, but I thought I love her too. I think she's, you know, she cracks me up too. And I don't know, it's just the whole cast together is so good. Makoto was Sosuke. I don't know who Sosuke is. I can't remember. If I can barely remember the main cast. Sosuke. Who is Sosuke? Eh. But that's pretty surprising because Makoto. Oh, he's in season 2. Naruhodo. That's why. Okay, I need to watch season 2. You know what? I'm gonna put that on the list to watch because I'm house sitting soon. Um, and I was thinking like, what can I watch? Like, what can I catch up on? But I should watch Free. Hopefully, hopefully it's on the apps. The apps that's on the TV. They have like some watching apps. But if it's not, we're sailing the seas. We're sailing the 7 seas to watch it. I'll watch it regardless. But yeah, I will actually put that on the list. Because, yeah, just after randomly being recommended the 50% off clips, I was kind of missing Free. I was like, oh, Free. You were such a time. Such a time in a life. You were such a buzz. And now you've been forgotten, I think. But yeah, I'll watch that instead of rewatching some other crap. Cause yeah, it'll be fresh enough. Though I really want to catch up on doing story quests for Genshin while I'm house sitting. I want to do the character quests because I am so backlogged, and I would like to do them so that way I can delete the data off my phone. Oh, chat is purring on me. Do you prefer anime and sub or dub? Honestly, it really depends because dub is not as it used to be. Dub has upgraded a lot than it was in like, you know, 2010. Like dub, I like more often than not, I can trust for a dub to be pretty good. Obviously, like sub tends to be better, but there are some series where I'm just like dub is better, like Persona. um what else? I think Fire Emblem dub is better than Japanese, honestly. I mean, it's kind of here and there, it kind of depends, but still. I don't know, there are some series I'm just like dub is better, and then there are some series I'm just like sub all the way. So in the past I would easily say sub, but things have changed. So I don't know. I can appreciate both. I can appreciate both these days. So if I'm watching, I was gonna say if I'm watching a series for the first time, I'll watch it in Japanese to get like the best experience. But there are some times where I'm just so tired, like you know, especially if I am watching after work. Obviously, I'm not watching after work because I don't have a job right now. But yeah, just but there are times where I'm just so tired. I'm just like I don't want to read. I just want to watch something. So yeah, just it really depends these days. Dub has upgraded. Not as bad as it used to be. Let's see. One show I'm really glad I watched in dub instead of sub because the dub was a lot better. Is um Overly Cautious Hero. I really like that show. And the dub is like a million times better, hands down, than the sub. Because I had to watch like one episode in sub, I think. I don't remember why, but I did, and I was like, it just doesn't hit as good. Like, cause the main girl, the English voice actor for her, she's just so good. She's very good. So yeah, I really can't choose anymore. It just depends on my mood. Like my hero dub, it's not perfect. Cause there are some characters that I'm just like it's a voice, it's whatever. But yeah, at least I can like watch it without cringing because my sister and I, when we watch it together, since she has her young kids and like they can read, but they can't read fast enough for subs. So we often watch animes in dub, so that way the her kids can understand. So yeah, just so far my experience, I'm not just like, oh, like this dub is awful. I just want to cry. Yeah, just each time it's been pretty solid. Been pretty solid. Though series for like My Hero, even though I do watch dub, me and my sister, like when the kids are asleep or something, like we like to rewatch episodes in dub because just dub just delivers really well, or I mean in sub, so this Japanese dub. So yeah, I think it just depends. Dub has gotten better, which is good. Cause in the past, dub was just used to be trash. Like if a dub was good, we'd be like, oh, like it would just be so amazing. But now it's kind of standard for a dub to be good, or at least bearable. Speaking of dubs, um, I was thinking maybe I should rewatch Shiki and watch it in dub because I own the Blu-rays. I pre-ordered it when it came out. And that was like what? Okay, it was before my nephew was born, so it had to be like 2014, I think. But yeah, I only watched the dub before, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of feeling a Shiki rewatch. So I was kind of thinking checking out the how the dub is because I never watched the dub. Man, okay, really quick, kind of off topic though. Do you know Land of the Illustrious about the gem anime where they all wear like the black suit and everything? So bad. I want to watch the Spanish dub. I've watched a trailer for the Spanish dub and it was so cute. It was so good. I want to own the Spanish dub. It was so perfect. Like it was like one for one on the Japanese dub, and I was like, damn, Spanish voice actors are so underrated. So yeah, if you have not watched the Spanish trailer dub for it, you should. It's really cute. It's really cute. But yeah, I wanna watch the Spanish dub one day. I wonder where I could find it. Yeah, yeah. Dubs these days, they're reliable, and I appreciate that. Genshin dub though really depends on the character. There are some characters who are like super bomb, and then there are some characters I'm just like, This is why I play in Chinese. Like, characters like Zhongli, freaking perfect. I found out about the show because there's an app called Plex that got a bunch of anime. Oh, chat, why do you disappear on me? There's an app called Plex that got a bunch of anime over there. High dive section. Oh, yeah, it's a good anime. I'm waiting for season 2, man. I know the manga finished some months back, maybe even a year ago. So I'm hoping they'll maybe do a season 2 because I feel like maybe they didn't do it because that series gives me like there's just too much mystery and like too much lore in the series for them to kind of do whatever, you know. So I felt like they were just waiting for the series to end so that way they could just be like, all right, like this is what we do, like not making up our own crap, whatever. So I'm really hoping we'll get a season 2 soon. It was so good. Land of Illustrious is like it's one of my top 5 animes that if people ask me for a recommendation and like or they could be like we'll watch anything you want right now, like I'll watch whatever, that would be like one of my top 5 shows. Land of Illustrious, From the New World, Shiki, Dark Gathering, and Flip Flappers. Those are my top 5. If anyone were to ask me what do I recommend, and like they were an anime fan, that's what I recommend. If someone was not an anime fan, like they're trying to get into anime, I would hold off because those are like they're pretty. I don't know. They're not for a beginner. But yeah, just Land of Illustrious. It came out 6 years ago. Actually, yeah, that sounds accurate. Yeah, I remember watching it um a little bit before I got my bunny, and I got her 6 years ago. My bun bun, my baby bun bun. She's gonna finally move into my room next week, which I'm very excited about. I wanted to move her in this week, but since I'm going to be house sitting someone's house next week, I figured I might as well just do it next week because if she's in my room, she's really hard to catch because she has too many hiding spots. It has literally taken me 2 hours before to catch her. But she's too nimble and very tiny. Favorite character from Ruby? I've only watched a little bit of Ruby. I have not gotten past season 1. But my favorite that like I enjoyed my favorites, because I really can't choose one that I kind of enjoyed straight off the bat, was the Jean guy and the two characters who are based off Mulan and what was the other one? The girl with like the pinkish hair and who's like besties with the Mulan based guy. At least that's what I've heard, that they're based off, that guy's like based off Mulan and the girl's like based off something else. Like everyone's like based off everyone. Ren and Nora, yes. So Ren, Nora, and Jean were kinda, I already like I felt something for them. I was like, these characters are nice. And like I actually have not watched Ruby like, you know, consecutively, but I have watched a lot of clips. I'm somehow in the know of Ruby. I have been meaning to watch the anime, but I just haven't. I just haven't gotten around to it. I don't know why. Um, but yeah, I have watched quite a few clips of stuff, so like I know a lot of spoilers. And I just know that poor show deserves a better fate than what it has gone through. That's like, it's one of those series that you wish that you could just kind of take away from like the hands of who's producing it. Because you know, obviously Ruby changed when the main director guy passed away. May he rest in heaven. But you know, yeah, just after that, like it is kind of sad to see like what Ruby became. You know, because what I remember what I did see, I was like, oh, like this is such a good idea, like very interesting. Like you know, I'll check it out sometime. But I just never did, and I just kind of like witnessed like what happened and stuff. So I was just like, just kind of waiting to see how things go. But yeah, I would love the anime. I'll check it. Your favorite character is Emerald. I don't know who that is, but yeah, I can't say for sure I have a favorite character because I distinctly remember getting to the part where they like get shot out into the forest and like whoever they meet first is like their partner. Oh, I watched up to the part where like they get their groups made and stuff. And that was it. So you know, I can't say for sure who's my favorite because you know that's so little based off you know a whole series with multiple seasons. Good news, Viz Media owns the rights now to Ruby. Is that so? Well, we'll have to see how that goes because I know Viz, they're jerks to Artist Alley. I know they were the ones at Anime Expo that went up to every single table, every single Artist Alley table, and with a lawyer saying if you don't have the rights to be selling the stuff we own, you got to take it down. So we'll see. Viz kind of proved that they're pretty money hungry. Yeah, if you look it up, if you there's a lot of testimonies on YouTube. If you look up Anime Expo Viz, I think that's enough, and something will come up. And there was a lot of talk about it of just like you know what the hell, and like you know just um and just you know just appreciating other studios that didn't do that didn't care, like you know it's understandable if they went to the exhibitor hall and like you know went to the people who are trying to sell like bootleg official merch or something, or like you know that kind of stuff like that I could understand. But going to the artist alley where people are taking the time to draw their own art and everything and produce it and whatever, like that's just such a ass hat move. Like, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But definitely, I think Ruby is in better hands with Viz than the skeleton that is Rooster Teeth. Because it's not even Rooster Teeth when the main entire cast, the original people, left one way or another. You know. So yeah. But yeah, I'll put that on the mental list as well to check out Ruby. You know, if I'm drawing while I'm house sitting, you know, I like to have stuff going. Yeah, and I've been kind of like not having shows to watch while I eat, so maybe I should watch that. Ruby, Ruby. Is there only one season of Ruby, or do they ever make more? I don't know if I asked, but did you watch Yuri on Ice? No, I haven't. I That's a series like I kind of want to give like its special moment to. Like I don't want to watch and like just kind of pass on or like move on from. I don't know how to explain it. Just like I haven't really felt it yet. And so yeah, I'm kind of waiting for a moment to feel it, but I know I will like it. Um what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I know I've been extra interested to watch it because I was thinking like what if Robin Yuri on Ice AU where Robin is the mentor, because personally I enjoy older Robin. I know a lot of people like to make Robin younger, but in my opinion actually I like to make Robin older. I like to make him a bit older. But would Crom do ice skating? I feel like they would be more fit for like ballet, like Robin, like Crom being those strong ballet people who like do like the heavy lifting and everything. I feel like Crom could get into ballet because Emerin loves ballet, and like somehow he just gets like scouted, and Emerin is like excited about it, so he just wants to make her happy, so he would do it. And then Robin just seems like he would be a little he would get into ballet just because he's a little rich boy. And yeah, that's my hot take. Maybe we should change this into this color. Oh, ada. So yeah, I remember I was thinking of watching it because I thought the movie was gonna come out, but then the movie got canceled. And so I was like, I guess I'll wait. Yeah, so I heard the news about the Yuri on Ice movie got canceled because I didn't know it was by Mappa. Well, no wonder. Mappa's going through the ringer, man. Their team, their employees, they're suffering. I feel so bad for the Mappa team. Like some just it's just so sad. There I know there was some people, some of the staff members saying that they wanted to end themselves because they were feeling so stressed from all the deadlines and no sleep, barely any food, just working mega overtime without getting paid. Poor people. I really hope with that, just that exploding of just the conditions of the Mappa team, like I really hope something changed. I feel so sad for them. I've been thinking lately just like how amazing animators are, because I used to think in the past like what kind of people does it take to make a game, and like now that I'm making my own game, I'm like, oh no no no. But when I see animation, like I like to do a bit of animation myself, and I guess I can kind of understand like what kind of person it takes to want to make an anime, but just knowing the conditions it is, like I what kind of person does it take to say I'm gonna still go for that. But yeah, they're strong animators, deserve all our respect. I appreciate them, and they get paid so little for influencing so many people. Poor people. I really hope things change. I wish we could like support the studios directly. Like I wish they had like some sort of fund, open box thing, and we could just like throw them money. Cause I know studios, a lot of studios lately, they've been um they've been outsourcing a lot because they just can't keep up with it. Yeah, basically a Patreon. I wish animation studios would have some sort of Patreon to just support them. Cause like I don't enjoy that the fact like they get most of their support through like merchandise and stuff because there's still a cut there. There's still a cut getting taken. So I just wish there was a more direct way to support them. The only time I've ever seen like a studio directly supported is when what's the studio name? Oh my god. The studio that animated Free when it caught on fire and everything and yeah, just everyone just supported them. Like that's the only time I've seen a studio directly support it, but that was such a unfortunate and sad circumstance. Like I don't know, it still doesn't feel like, what I want. Yeah, Kyo Animation. Thank you. Shadow, you're a homie. You always know what I don't know. But yeah, when like obviously I don't think you can support them directly again like that. Cause yeah, that was like a relief fund thing that they opened. So it was just a tragedy. So yeah, I wish studios would just let us support them directly. I want to take off these top rocks. And I want to work on this. Kyo Animation. Kyo Animation has given me so many animes that I love. All the freaking I can't remember I can't remember anything right now. But like Clanonad, Angel Beats, uh what is the other ones that I love? Just from that studio, Air. What is it? What is the one with the snowy one? Oh my god. I love that one, but I can't remember the title. I don't know. They've given us so many good animes. Wish I could continue to support them. Not that I haven't have money, but if you don't mind me asking, but what's the premise of GrimaTales? So GrimaTales is going to follow Grima, as you probably could get from the title. So it takes place in Fire Emblem Heroes, where you're in Asgard, you're Grima in Asgard, and it's in the time period between book 3 and 4. Like book 3, like is kind of finished with hell and everything. And so the main premise is that the rocker sieges, they start appearing, and Grima is like kind of the main force to like deal with them because you know how rockers are made from like the fallen heroes, like their regrets and stuff. Grima primarily takes care of them because he's gonna absorb their like fell energy and all that. And so, and also rockers are extremely huge. So his huge dragon self is like the main the main thing to keep it pushed back. So yeah, just the main like conflict is that Rokers start appearing for the first time, and it's during while the summoner is away, like the very first time it appears. And so Grima takes care of it and like is heavily relied on from there on out. And since there's a lot more heroes, the summoner also too is like, hey, I need you to start picking up slack, like chores, like we need your help, like people who don't do chores don't get fed. And so Grima is like just like kind of like, all right, fine, whatever, because he gets assigned with his kids most of the time anyway. But yeah, the so you just play as Grima and you just kind of between Roker battles. There's gonna be six or seven. I can't remember. Um, six or seven battles, and you have like a couple days between each one. And so between those days, you just kind of play as Grima, and it's just kind of like a time management game where you just can decide like what chores you want to do for the day. Also, Ninian approached Grima to make a dragon clan with her in Asgard since there's so many dragons, and she feels like he is the best person to be like the clan leader because one, he's really powerful, and two, um, in GrimaTales, in my little headcanon, the summoner often paired up as a team, Ninian and Grima with Crom and Elliewood, because Ninian is like the few people who don't mind Grima whatsoever, who's like not afraid of him, just happy, yay dragon, another dragon. And so yeah, so she feels safe with him because obviously they worked a lot together in battle, and like also just since he's so strong, and like just more and more powerful heroes keep getting summoned, especially dragons. She just feels like he is best to be head of their new established clan, so that way if there's any dragons that she feels like she can't take care of, they just kind of have Grima there to like put them in place or whatever. And yeah, so I guess that's kind of the premise. Just kind of, so yeah, you can time building or time management, and you can either choose to work on chores, work on the clan. This hot spring is for the dragon clan. Let me turn on everything. You go with Ninian one of the days, and you find like a safe little spot for like everyone to have a nice hangout spot, and this is it. And so a lot of, I think most of the events are gonna happen here between dragons, because it's like kind of dragon only. And so yeah, you'll just see a lot of cute events of like all the dragons talking together and stuff, and like just relaxing, just becoming family, and and just feeling the dragons who never had a safe place, now they get to have a safe place and all that. So yeah, it's just a cute little story. Um, and yeah, just it's just been a story in my head for a long time. So yeah, just let me show you again really quick. Let me zoom out. Um, so when you first find the cave, this is what it looks like. It's just plain cave. And so if you work on the cave, like it'll get better. Like Grima and Ninian, they put magic into these two rocks in the water, so that way like to prevent like any of these whatever these are, the like the pillar, not pillar things, these spikes, these rocks, like none fall on them or whatever, just no one gets hurt, and like to keep away ward away any like monsters. And so yeah, the more you work on it, it'll upgrade, like the flowers will appear, like other dragons will help like bring in decorations, and yeah, it'll just grow as you just unlock certain events, and like are doing certain tasks, like it'll just slowly upgrade more and more and more, until it's just the best version. So but you need to make sure you're managing your time well, because if you're focusing too much on the dragon den, um, and neglect your chores, you're not gonna get other certain things. So yeah, the main premise is just being Grima, kind of uniting the dragons, being head of the dragons, and preparing for the Rokers and all that. And yeah, just depending on what you do will also depend like what you will certain things that will unlock for the battle stages. Um, and yeah, it's just a cute little fun game just to see everyone happy, because Fire Emblem is tends to not be a happy game, much tragedy. So yeah. So yeah, just the main I think the main appeal about GrimaTales is just seeing all like the events that you can unlock by just making sure your time management is good and all that. And yeah, I have a lot of secret spots. Because since the maps are so tiny, I really want them very interactive. So that's why I have everything so layered like this, because I want people to explore. So it might seem like there's only the lake, but or the hot spring, but you can travel like down here and all that, and like find certain items or even certain people, and just find random things as you do stuff and everything. And here's a little spot where um for more private moments, whether it be just a serious discussion or something a little more romantic, things like that. It's gonna be a very biased game. I'm not even sorry. I feel like I should keep. I think I should do some of these. Actually, let me just get the bucket. Yeah. I'm wrong here. Rock circle. Right? Oh, okay. So yeah. And what else can I say? Yeah, just kind of seeing Grima get house broken in. I think his resplendent is proof of that he's been officially house broken in. So yeah, just kind of seeing the official beginnings. Because in my opinion, in my headcanon, I think Grima was mostly on the battlefield for book 2 and 3, and it's not until book 4 that he's left more on the home base and stuff. That's kind of more of a jab of that power creep. But I think also in general, he would be left kind of behind, because that way, so he can just just actually live a life. You know, if I were human and could live among you, then perhaps we're seeing his perhaps. So yeah. And this game is technically supposed to be um not a very long game. In my mental draft, this game, if you were to do the full, if you were to do everything 100% and get every event and everything, I would think this game is probably gonna take you 5 hours. I was trying to make a game that's takes an hour or two to play, but just based off all the little events I want to throw in, all the little details, I think it will take 5 hours to complete. So it's not the longest game, but it still takes a lot of effort to make. So yeah, but this map is probably the number one map people are gonna be spending time in. So I want to make it as pretty as possible. Just so inviting that people want to come here. I mean, I guess the same goes for all the maps. Yeah, I just want to make every map. I just want every map to just be when you go, you're just this is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. Yeah, I really just want these maps done, because I really just want to work on the music already. I feel like that's the most exciting part. is the music is tying together like the whole vibe. Ah yeah, ah yeah. Because what I imagine for this map in particular is like something a little bit like romantic feely, but still like um still calming and like relaxing. I don't know. There was a day me and my sister we were going through a bunch of instruments on a music application she has, and there is like a lot of little noise. I don't one of the instruments straight up sounded like a little dragon like crying, and it was cute. So I don't know. I really just want to work on the music already. I'm not a musician. I don't know how to read music. I don't know crap about music, but you know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just try my best. Yeah. Originally, my sister was gonna make the music for me, but she's just too busy with her kids, which I understand. So what I asked her to do instead, if she can just help me create like a main theme, um, and then that main theme I'm just gonna remix. I'm just gonna rearrange for every single map and into like a new kind of music. I don't know if you know Toho, but I kind of want to do it in that kind of feeling um where like you know the main melody, but you know you rearranging it into like a whole different feel. Genshin does that too. Like they have like main melodies and then they just rearrange it a little bit differently for each area. So that's what I want to do for this. Just have like a main melody and everything, and then just rearrange it. But yeah, I feel like I have to finish the maps first. They're just so tedious. Just having the maps done will make me feel good. Of just like, oh, okay, I can focus on the harder stuff because the I think music and coding slash programming are gonna be the biggest challenges for making this game. So I rather knock out the easiest part, tedious and slow, but easy. You know, art is my forte. So yeah, I rather just be able to focus on the harder parts instead of stressing like, oh, but I still gotta finish the maps, and I still gotta do this, and I still gotta do that. Like yeah, it's rather just get all the the main maps done. Um, I was. Do I have the kitchen done? Wait, this is the main hall. No, okay, that's not the kitchen. Cause I know I wanted at least one map done by this time, but I don't know if I actually did that. If I did, it had to be this one. Um, no, it still needs a little bit more done. It's like mostly done. It looks like it's like 85% done. Actually, oh wait, I forgot. Okay, I what I'm doing is that I'm just getting the base layers done, and then all the little knickknacks that I need to add, um, I'll do that later. So technically, I think this is like 95% done. It looks like the stove needs to be finished. There's only the right side, done. Okay, well at least that's nice to know that I mostly finished one map, and then I think the most done map is done. Oh no, wait, the field is done. Let's look at the field. We're doing that. We're looking at it together. A field. Yeah. The field is done. Okay, so one map, done. And we have another map that's 95% done. And then we have this map. This map is like, I'm gonna say it's like 60% done. It feels like 60%. I still have to do all these trees in the back. Gotta define these mountains a little better. I feel like I could do the sky a little better. And then, oh yeah, I need to finish the grass, and then I need to further define these rocks, because this was just kind of, it's just not perfect. Oh, and the lake. So yeah, there's still quite a bit done, quite a few chunks. So I'm doing pretty good, I guess. But yeah, that main hall needs to be done. What else needs to be done? I need to figure out the battle maps. This is the battle maps. This is just the draft from the basic asset from RPG Maker. I did not do any of this. This is my draft. Oh, I did not notice chat at all. I'm sorry. This looks so pretty. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's all I want to hear. That's all I want people to say. And that sounds so cool. I'm glad you think so. Sometimes I'm kind of like, this is kind of lame. I'm just making a mental fanfic into a game, basically. But whatever. I love Grima. The fact that you're doing this by yourself is amazing. You got a great work ethic. Thank you. Thank you. That's very, very nice to you to say, and that's quite a, what is that? A very high praise. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. It's quite the task I took upon myself, but you know, I love Grima. I love Robin. And I just want to show Fire Emblem my appreciation, because, you know, I got into Fire Emblem during a really hard time in my life. And it got me through a lot of hard times that came after. Like, I literally think Fire Emblem, because, like, when there was times I was literally dying, like, not even exaggerating, like, I was literally dying because my health was so crap. Like, there was nights where, like, I was so sure I was dying, and like I really did not know if I was gonna see, you know, the next sunrise. And I was like, no, I can't die. Like, my part of my will to not die was like, I need to see the next Robin alt. It sounds so lame, but you need to understand, I really did not have much going for me in my life. And I am not a happy person. I know I like kind of laugh a lot and joke, but just I carry a lot of hurt, a lot of trauma. So, you know, I really cling to like things to make me happy, like give me reasons to live, basically. Because just my, because yeah, during that time when I both got into Fire Emblem and like my health was really nosediving to the point of, you know, hardcore grazing death, like, you know, me and Death, we were skateboarding by each other, giving each other high fives, but then moving on. And just, you know, finger guns at each other, like, yo, it's you again. But, you know, not quite taking a walk together, you know. So yeah, during that time too, that's also when I was uncovering and, like, you know, just you know, diving into my repressed memories. Because I was really at the time trying to figure out why the hell was I so depressed? Like, why could I not be happy? Like, what what was wrong with me that just I just could not smile, could not be happy about anything ever, just waking up angry every single day. And when I say angry, like I mean angry to the point where like every single, like once I woke up, I'm not even exaggerating, once I woke up, I was just so pissed to the point where like I just wanted to like, flip a table, like, just smash glass, like punch the wall, whatever. Um and like so I was just, I was just really questioning at the time, just like why the hell am I like this? Like I just want to be happy. Like why can't I experience positive emotion when I'm sober? Like why does it take for me to get high to just, feel normal and calm and like, just treasure things and people and whatever, like I don't know, just be freaking regulated. So yeah, Fire Emblem helped me a lot through those times, and yeah, so that's kind of my appreciation. The next Robin alt, not gonna lie, that is base. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. But honestly, I hope you got a great support system, a friend group, because you're extremely talented. Oh, thank you. I do have friends like I talk to with and stuff. Like I do have very amazing friends that like I've known for years, um like 10 years plus, and they're my best friends. We talk all the time still. We watch stuff together. um but I can't talk to them about everything all the time because it wears me down, and so I can only imagine them, like I can wear them down. Like there's some stuff I do talk to them, but there's only so much. Just there was a point where I kind of noticed that um venting so much, I kind of felt like I was accidentally pushing them away, and like I don't know, just so I do have friends who support me, and I love them. um but yeah, just I don't like how I don't know. Well, I have God. I'm gonna be real about that. I'm a person of faith, not religion. So though I've been kind of slacking lately. But yeah, just I'm just trying to heal from it all, and I've come a really long way in the past. When did I start my healing journey? Like 2019. Yeah, in the past like 6 years ish, 5 years ish, I guess. But yeah, there's sometimes I'm just like I kind of wish I could talk to someone, like just get uh I don't know, just kind of get like feedback or something. I don't know, but my ish is so heavy, like I just need to go to therapy. But even that's difficult because one, it costs money, which I don't have, and then two, the time I did go to therapy, my therapist literally could not handle what I was telling her. That I literally had to stop in the middle of our session, and I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't think you're qualified for me. Like, can you recommend me anyone to talk to who might be qualified to hear the things that I'm saying? And she was just like she just like paused, and like she really like had to think about it. And she was like, the only people I can think of is like is are people who get assigned by the courts who deal with like convicted murderers and people like that. And I was like, well, shit. Well, that's how man. That's how I wasn't being a little hoe about nothing. Like it was tearing my soul away for a reason. But yeah, just after that session, I just kind of realized, like, you know what? this is just a whole me journey. Like it's just, like at the end of the day, what it takes is my own strength to get over it. Like therapy is mostly to like um to have someone kind of guide you, and like everything that therapist was recommending me to do, I was like, I already do it. I already do it. I already do it. I work out. I listen to ASMR. I listen to calming things. If I'm feeling a certain emotion, like I'll listen to music too to kind of like get those feelings out and all that. I don't know. So yeah, just I just kind of knew like I was by myself on the right path. And yeah, it's just been a whole me journey. Well, me and God. But yeah, just sometimes I do kind of wish I could talk to a therapist. But then at the same time, I'm just like, it just has to be me. So yeah, I do have friends though that cheer me on and cheer me up. You know, and especially I'm very grateful. I've had friends when like I've been in a really tight pinch financially. That they've lent me a little bit of money to just help me out, and like I'm that friend that people are always like, oh, I have this thing I don't need anymore. I thought maybe you would want it. I'm that friend that people feed. Because there's been times where like I've had something, I'm like, oh, I wonder what kind of friend I could give this to, like kind of thing in my head, and I'm like, it's me. I'm the charity case friend. If I try to offer this to anyone, they would probably just be like, no, just keep it. You might need it. But yeah, I do have some amazing friends, and um I have been very mindful of like what kind of friends I do make, because um I like to make lifelong friends, because I personally am a lifelong bond. Like if when I try to become friends with someone, I'm not trying to become friends with someone to just kind of be an acquaintance. Like if I'm trying to be your friend, I'm trying to be a gosh dang lifelong friend. But I'm also kind of expecting the same thing back. It's a two-way road. Like I'm not expecting someone to give back the things I'm giving back, but just giving back the energy and all that. So yeah, that's why my what am I trying to say? I don't know. My friends are great. That's all I can say. And I just appreciate they stuck with me during my roughest period, when like I was just uncovering a whole bunch of repressed memories and like my main anger issue point. Cause yeah, that was rough on me, and so it was definitely rough on them. But during that time, I kind of just I just kind of hermited, because that's what I needed. Anyway, long tangent for nothing. It's always better to have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. Exactly. Exactly. All about that quality than that quantity. And of course, like I do make acquaintances, but those tend to be like fandom buddies. And like and I do like deep talk with them to see like just kind of test the waters, like if it can develop into like a truer friendship, but um most of the time it doesn't. So yeah. But the one thing I've been kind of wishing for, because while I do love my friends, none of them are as driven or or aspiring as high as aspiring as I am. Like me, like I have like a lot of big dreams, a lot of big goals, a lot of big things I want to achieve, and like none of them are like that. Like they're pretty, they're content where they are, which is fine. You know, they lived a good life, so they don't really they just don't have that drive to like see that better life that they deserve and all that, because they just lived a more comfortable life. But me, who suffered a lot by growing up in the slums of Las Vegas, I just have a very large drive to just make my inner kid happy by fulfilling a lot of dreams that she always had and never thought was possible. And just finally seeing a life of stability, a safe life where like I'm not constantly like anxious and like of my safety and all that. So yeah, and like I don't think most people know, but when you come from a poverty family as an adult, like you struggle a lot because you have no foundation. And so um a lot of things that I think most people had as a basic was it as a basic need in life, fulfilled, I barely obtained as an adult, like daily meals or daily meal. That I didn't start having a daily meal until I think 2019. No, I think until 2020. No, no, 2018 where yeah, so I think 2019 where I really started seeing daily meals or daily meal until it upgraded to daily meals. um so yeah, just like it's just really hard to achieve my goals and all that, because I'm still just trying to provide for like basic needs. But I'm doing much better now, I guess, even if I don't have a job. But um I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, well, basically, since I grew up like that and still kind of live like that, I don't have any friends who are like driven like me, who like wanna achieve something big, kind of want to make a name for themselves. It's not that I want popularity or anything. I just want to have great achievements and just let my inner kid be like, look, you fought so hard just to survive, and look what it managed to become because you tried so hard. Like, you can rest, little me, and it was worth it. It was worth it. So yeah, just while I do love my friends, like I have been kind of thinking for quite some time, like I really wish I could have a friend who's as driven as me, and like just I don't know, just having someone see someone else work hard, and so that can make me like, damn, like I want to work hard too, and all that. You know what they say? Get yourself friends that who will push you. Get friends who have skill sets that you don't have, so that way you can soak up that energy and like go for it too, and like learn from them too as well. Because my friends, they're all very kind and they're all very patient, so that's what I like learn a lot from them, because I'm a pretty patient person, but like yeah, they're just very kind, and like um and I'm kind too, just it's hard for me to be nice sometimes. Because I just have just a lot of just a lot of hurt and anger in my heart that still needs to be dealt with. So like when I just see them like just just being nice, I'm just like damn, like I want to be like that, like just a comforting person, just like just instantly comforting with by just having just radiating the energy of just niceness and kindness. um so yeah, I definitely learn a lot from them that way, but I just been really thinking I wish I had a friend who was creative because um while I do make like fandom acquaintances, it's also hard to make fandom acquaintances because I would say about 70% of the time when I make a fandom acquaintance, they kind of, I feel like they how do I explain this? Um, you know, they like become envious of me. At least that's like what I kind of pick up. Like they you know when someone hates someone because they're extremely talented or something, or they just have something that they have, so they just kind of hate them because they're like they want it too. Like 70% of the time I it becomes that situation because I think I just kind of overshare, not like my personal life, but like all my artworks and everything. Like I'll share with them like everything, and what is it called? I don't know, just what a lot of the times I tend to have more to share. And like I don't know if that's like intimidating or something. Just I don't know, just I just a lot of the time after I share my stuff, just something happens. Like they're just not as friendlier anymore, or like I don't know, they just like stop talking to me or something. Like I don't know, but just after it's happened so many times, like I just concluded that they just become like envious, like they just kind of become that like they just want what I have, and instead of trying to stick close to like have someone to like learn from or something. I don't know, just that mindset of like when someone's better than you, to like stick close to them so that way like you can gain from them, like as they're learning too. Yeah, they was come to hate me, I guess. And so yeah, I'm kind of part of the reason it's hard to become friends, and why just kind of stay acquaintances with fandom people. That honestly, that was a thing that largely happened in the Robin fandom, and I was like, guys, I want to talk Robin. So I'm just alone. I'm just alone. There's a show you might enjoy called The Case of Vanitas. Ah, I've seen the trailer for that. I wanted to watch it. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. But I've never gotten around to it. Are they jealous or envious? Probably, yes, both. I don't know. I just been thinking like I just want a driven friend. They don't have to be an artist too, just someone who's just, pursuing dreams, and someone who I can just share my artworks with, and like I don't need to be praised like, oh my god, this is the most amazing thing, like every single time, but just like nice, like it looks good or whatever. Just like I mean, I can share my works with my current friends, and they'll be like, they'll be like, looks good, like it looks really great or whatever. But I don't know, I guess I just want like a more driven friend where not only will they like appreciate it, but I guess also get a little bit more mm, feedback if needed. I don't know if that's what I want. I don't know. Just I don't know. I guess I'm just really tired of meeting people who just come to get jealous. Like just I don't know, just kind of feeling like I can't really share my stuff anymore because just too many times like people just they just switch. They just switch like after I shared so much stuff. I don't know. That has been something I have been praying for, and and I just tell myself, I just gotta keep working on my stuff, and at some point, I'll just naturally meet that person or persons. I don't know, whatever God has for me. But yeah, and yeah, and I feel like the same goes for like um I think the same goes for like anyone who wants like some sort of spouse or something, that you should first and foremost pursue your dreams and your talents and whatever. Just kind of pursue yourself basically, and you'll naturally find people with the same mindset. Kind of just kind of find your circle, because like if I don't know, I think it goes for all bonds. Like if you just try to like make one, um most of the time you're not gonna find someone like you click with. Like you need to kind of go within circles that like that will have like-minded people. So yeah, I'm just trying to focus on making my game and all that. And just keep pursuing the things I want to do. The best bonds are the ones that just happen, you know. How long have I been streaming? Oh, I've been streaming over an hour already. Holy cow! Time flew by. I've been yapping. Just been yapping. That chicken sandwich really gave me so much energy. Before I started stream, I really had no energy. I was actually mildly breaking into a fever because I was so weak in energy from just not sleeping well and not eating well. But that chicken sandwich brought me back to life. So you want to hear a funny story? Yes, please. As long as nobody gets hurt. As long as it's not a prank where someone ends up with their feelings hurt or physically hurt or something. If everyone can laugh, then it's a funny story. If it's that kind of story, be my guest. Chat is like frozen right now. I have to. It's not disappearing. It's just frozen now. I don't know what's worse. Chat disappearing before I can read the messages, or it just stuck and frozen. Also, I just want to remind you, stream On my end, well, I guess when you watch, like when I'm speaking right now, you're not gonna hear it until like a couple seconds later. So sorry for replying a little late to messages time to time, or if it feels like it, it's just that stream delay. So basically, when I was on YouTube, there was a recommended opening for an anime called Gakuden Heaven. Isn't that the anime with the pointy chins? um, yeah, not what I wanted. Transparency, please. Oh, is this not in the right there? Oh, it's probably the water. Where's the water? Look at that. It's probably just the water not filled. There we go. Okay, I want to fill all these parts actually. It should be filled. Oh, I need water. I thought the music was so dope, and when I decided to watch the episodes, I found out it was a yaoi. I screamed, YouTube tricked me. Just never know these days. Yeah, isn't Gakuden Heaven sounds really familiar. I'm like I'm pretty sure it's the pointy chin anime, but I'm not sure. I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade. Well, did you watch the series though? Did you finish it? How was it? How was the anime? You recommend it? Okay, I need water. One sec. My water's a little far away from me. It's okay. Well, at least the opening was dope. Them good openings, man. Man, you know what's the opening I still love to this day? The anime was pretty mid, but the opening was so good. At least what I remember. It's been a long time. And what was the anime? It's called like Elemental Gerard or something. But the opening is so good. Every so often, ooh, I need a hiccup. YouTube will recommend me the opening, and I'm just like, heck yeah, YouTube, you know what is up. It's time for a throwback. When I'm surprised how many PlayStation games Gakuden haven't got. I really need to look up what that is because it sounds so familiar. Gakuden Heaven. I'm pretty sure I've seen it around. I see a lot of things around, but I just don't get into them. Did you play any of the games? Oh, but when I house it, I don't know what day I'm going over exactly. I think it's gonna be this week. But when I house it for someone, I'm not sure what I want to, because I'm thinking I want to stream a little bit, but I don't know what I should stream. Like, I'm thinking it'd be nice to stream me playing Genshin Story Quest or the character quest because I'm just so behind. But I also kind of want to stream playing Honkai Third, catching up on Honkai Third because I kind of stopped. I got to chapter 26, I think, and then I stopped. And what we're on like we're on part 2 first of all, and it ends at like chapter. Oh no, wait! I think I'm on like chapter 32 actually. Never mind. Disregard. But I'm not at Elysian Realm yet. Then I kind of want to play Star Rail. I don't know, and like also with Genshin, I kind of want like when I stream, let it be open invite. Like if I, cause I want to grind for characters. I want to finish building my Goro, and I'm currently now trying to build my what's her name? Oh my god, I can't remember. What's her name? The girl from Fontaine that has purple hair and wears red. I'm trying to build her. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cause maybe I'll just want to just chill. Or just play story quest. Those Hoyo story quests are so long. Okay, I kind of want a break from the rocks. I think I want to work on the cliffside. Cliffside. Wait 1 second. I need to switch a light. Here. Oh, this is off. Okay, there we go. I don't know about anyone else, but my brain is trained to start getting tired when the lights are certain. I don't know. I turn on and off lights at certain times. Like I turn off the brighter lights as it gets later, so that way my brain knows like, oh, we're getting closer to bedtime. Like time to start getting tired and all that. So when there's times I want to stay up late because like I'm working on something, I just keep the lights on, and my brain will think it's a much earlier time, and I am able to stay awake. There's times though I forget to turn off like lights or like switch the lights, and I'm just like, oh god damn it, because like I want to go to bed, but my brain hasn't had that cool down. Both bad and good. By the way, I also realized I own Persona 5 for the PlayStation. So I was kind of thinking maybe I should stream that. But the thing is that I own the vanilla version. It's not royal or anything. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. I've been also kind of thinking like, what if I played Persona 3 and not Reload? Because I don't own Reload. I own Fess. Does anyone want to watch me play the painfully old Persona 3? Oh, but Persona is like just such a commitment. Like, I think if I were to play any Persona game to stream, one, I rather play Reload because obviously I haven't played it yet, and Persona 3 is literally one of my most favorite series ever. Persona 3 is like, it battles for the top with Fire Emblem Awakening. And so does Ryoji and Minato, the ship. Ryo Mina. They battle for with Robin. And not in a bad way, but like just the intensity of like the lore and the plot and everything, like just like I don't know how to explain it. Just Robin obviously is intense because Robin is Grima, and Grima has so much going on, and there's just so much at stake with always going to war and everything. I don't know, just there's just so multi-layered. Like you just can't duplicate them. You just can't find that kind of ship anywhere. Like it's about the very specific layers and premise that make them so special and unique. Like, I don't know, just so yeah, if I were to play any Persona game, I would want to play Reload or I would want to play Q. Because I really liked Q, but I never got to finish it. My friend who was lending it to me at the time, um she kind of doesn't like to share. So she like kind of begrudgingly like lent it to me. Like she like, even though she was like hadn't like touched it in like years or something, like she just like she was just like very like hesitant to lend it to me, and like I was like, dude, come on, like I lend you stuff all the time and I give you my free merchandise all the time. I don't know. That's not to say like just because I do something for her, like I expect it, but it was kind of like, come on, man. Like I don't know, but yeah, just say she like was pretty quick to be like, can I have it back? Like I kind of want to play it again, and like I was like, okay, so I give it back. Well, yeah, I never got to finish it, but it was such a good game. I even bought DLC for it. So I don't know. Q is pretty underrated, I think. Though Akihiko was slaughtered. His characterization, poor Akihiko. I'm still waiting for Persona 5 Arena, but that might never happen. Probably not. Persona 5. Honestly, I'm pretty over Persona 5. They've been milking the hell out of it. I'm just like, can you milk something else? Which I guess they kind of did with Persona 3, but I would like to see Persona 1 and 2 get some love. Persona 2 is really good. I appreciate the fact that you can actually be gay in Persona 2. I don't understand why you can't in any other Persona. But I don't know, man. They're still milking Persona 5, so I say it still has a chance. Don't have expectations, but hold on to your hope. Okay, I think I'm gonna work on these back trees. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. Okay, at what point do I end stream? I think in 20 minutes. I will. Because then I have to prepare bunnies. Bedtime. Bunny, bunny, bunny. I hope the person who commissioned me doesn't mind me saying this, but I got commissioned. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. Someone commissioned me for the cursors, which made me really happy. Cause I'm coming on a nearly a full year having those open, and I barely got my first commission. So I was kind of like thinking like I don't know, it's just feeling a little bummed. But though I was trying to also make myself understand like you're a freaking nobody. Nobodies don't get commissioned, especially nobodies who actively choose to not have social medias. Well, the popular social medias. So what can I expect? But yeah, just it made me very happy. Someone actually commissioned me. Though I felt bad because the time they did commission me is when like a bunch of life stuff happened, and yeah, just I ended up not. I didn't deliver it in the time frame that I gave, but it was still a good experience because it just kind of reminded me like you might think right now that like you have this free time, but you just don't know what's gonna happen in life. So when I have Wi-Fi access, when I house it, pet sit, I'm gonna update that. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more time. Okay, so this is the lake. So the trees should be like starting like this technically. Not not this. I did not bring enough water. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. What am I doing? I'm actually trying to erase this. Okay. I don't want that either. Lock it. Lock it and pop it. Honestly, Persona 4 Arena sort of redeemed Akihiko, yeah. Making him a big buff bear. Persona 4 Arena Akihiko is so hot. Oh, love him. This was a great stream. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. Like every time. I don't know. I feel like cause when I'm done with the stream, I just kind of reflect and I'm just like God, I rambled so much. Like I went into such tangents. I don't know. I just talk a lot. It's just something I'm a little bit insecure about because sometimes I feel like I don't give people room to talk because I just go off so much. I just talk so freaking much. And yeah, I just never want people to feel like they don't have room to talk. Akihiko got more development in a crossover game called Blaze Blue Cross Tag. Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, Akihiko gets treated better than his own company. I'm really interested to see how he's been presented in Reload, because Q was really painful of him always being about protein and working out, and it's like, did you, whoever made this game, worked on this game, like, did you play Persona 3 actually, or did you just like read his wiki and then said that's it, that's his whole character? Because yeah, I remember this Akihiko, um like he is strong willed, but when he loses his will, like he really loses his will. And like, I don't know. But he was represented very great in the Persona 3 movies. 10 out of 10. Very good Akihiko. I've been kind of itching to rewatch the Persona 3 movies. I want to watch it with someone. I've been kind of thinking like maybe watching it with my sister. I'm a little embarrassed because I ship Ryo Mina so much, and obviously that's what the third movie is all about, Ryo Mina. And I know she would just be like, just kind of side eyeing me, or just like, is this why you like this series? Because she knows I like Robin, but like I'm not like super like bold about like, oh my god, BL or whatever. Like I don't, I'm like, I do enjoy BL, but first comes, there needs to be the the chemistry. There needs to be the chemistry. I just tend to lean more towards the BL chemistry. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to watch it alone. Maybe I'll watch it at the end of the year. Or on start it. Oh, no, 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 no. Um you know what? Maybe I should watch the movies while I'm house sitting, because the third movie will coincide with the date frame, time frame, and then save the last movie for January 31st. I've never finished the Persona 5 animes. I started it when it was coming out, and I was like, you know what? I'll let it collect episodes, and I just never came back. Then they make like 2 animes. Okay, I just need to kind of figure out these trees. Oh my god, guys, let me tell you a funny story about Persona 5, okay? This was a couple years back. This is when like Persona 5 like just came out, okay? Like the OG, the vanilla. Um so at the time I was living with my sister and her now husband, and her first son. She was, I don't think she was pregnant yet with her second child. But yeah, I was living with them. We lived in a duplex, and it was winter. I was playing Persona 5 late at night, and I had the door open because the cool air was just really really nice. Like it was its own AC. So I had the door open, but there was we had like a gate, like a door gate, like a screen, but it was like a gate, like a metal gate. And so I was playing, and I was in a battle, and it was, Last Surprise, like you'll never see it coming for you, 'cause my mind is too fast for us. That song. So that song was playing, and our neighbors next door was having a party, and and so like I wasn't worried about being loud, like having the video game loud, because they're partying, so like whatever, like I can have this kind of bumping because they're bumping. And so I was playing, and then I hear a knock on the gate, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then someone just like, hello. And I just kind of think like, what? Like, what the hell? Like, who is this? Like, I wasn't expecting someone, like, especially at this time, like, because it was super late. It was like 10 or something, like 9 or 10. And like my sister was already asleep. And I think my brother-in-law was at work. And so I pause the game and I go to the door and I'm like, hello, like, who are you? And the guy is just kind of confused, and he's like, is this the location for the party, for blah blah blah's party? And I was like, no. I was like, there's a party going on next door, like, you know literally right next door, like, they're bumping music, like, that's the party. And he was like, oh, like, he's like, well, okay, because like I heard like really really, I heard some music bopping, like some good like music bopping, like, I thought this was a place. And I was like, oh, no, 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 like, I'm playing a video game right now, like, that's the music. And he's like, oh, like, just kind of like but I thought it was really cute and also funny that, he came to our door because he was more attracted to the Persona 5 music than the actual literal party going on next door. So yeah, since I knew he was interested in the music, I was like, oh, no, 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 like, I'm playing a video game, like, I'm playing a video game called Persona 5. I was like, yeah, this is the battle music, like, there's a party going on next door, like, that's probably it, like, there's a bunch of people over there, like, I could hear them laughing and stuff. He's like, oh, okay. And so he left, and then I heard him, like, he was talking really loud to his friends, and I heard him, like, when he went over, he's like, dude, I thought your neighbors was you guys. I thought it was a party because like I heard some like really bop music going, so I thought they were the party. And like I was just cracking. It was just so cute. I'll never forget that. And he was like very very normy, at least he looked like it. So I was like, cannot judge or be prejudice against video game music just because it's video game music. In fact, video game music tends to be better than the average Joe radio music. So every time I hear Last Surprise, I just think about that moment. I wonder if these trees should be a little smaller. I think as they go back, yeah. Some trees can be pretty wide. Okay, 6 more minutes and then I'll end stream. I wish I was tired already. I wanna go to sleep before 2 a.m. Last Surprise is a banger. I know it is. It's so good. It never gets old. Last Surprise is like the perfect definition of how to loop battle music and keep it I don't know, just be really catchy, because I don't know. I just like right now that's coming to mind is Honkai Star Rail. Like Honkai Star Rail has like no good music, no catchy music, no memorable music, and it doesn't loop too well in my opinion. Like it just gets boring. Like it just gets really tiring after listening to it so long. But Last Surprise, like I remember one time I was stuck in a battle for like 40 minutes and but I didn't mind at all because Last Surprise was so good and every time it repeated I would just notice something new. And yeah, just it was just the perfect flow of like something like, really poppy, but then having that middle flow of like, kind of more chill before kind of going back to like its main melody and all that. And that's why Persona is such a bearable game as a turn-based game. Versus yeah, just versus like Honkai, I'm just like I put on my own music. I do not I listen to the Honkai music like for a first run, but then nothing ever catches my ear, and so I'm just like, all right, and like, after so long, I just put on my own music. I know people try to praise Honkai Star Rail music, but in my opinion, I don't think it's anything praiseworthy at all. The Cocolia battle music was pretty okay, but it's not loopable. Like the first impression of it is good, but it's not a loopable song. Neither are any of the other battle musics, boss musics. Though Genshin has some loopable ass songs. I loop the Inazuma battle music so much. Freaking Fischl's domain battle theme. Son, so good. But yeah, my one of my favorite songs from Persona 5 is the mid boss theme. I don't remember what it's called. I literally just always YouTube mid boss theme. I think that theme is literally better than like the actual big boss theme, like the bigger boss's theme. I feel like it goes harder too. In fact, once the stream is over, I think I'm gonna listen to it. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs ever. Like I would like it's an inspiration to me. Like I want to make a music that goes as hard as it does for one of like my own projects. In fact, I need to add it to my GrimaTales playlist. I have a playlist for GrimaTales. For music that like kind of has the feeling or has like instruments. What is it called? What was the like plugins or whatever that I want to use for my own songs for the game. I'm really hoping I can achieve my dream for the final battle music. To one just come out as I envision, and two I wanna sing on it. I need to practice more because I haven't been practicing lately. But yeah, I want to I want to sing on it. That's like one of the few songs that I want it to have vocals. I have a few lyrics written, different types of lyrics, because I don't know which one I want to use in the end. But yeah, I also want my sister to sing on it. My sister is a better singer, so I think how I want to try to write it is that she's singing like the main chorus parts, and then I'm singing parts that are more doable for me and just suit my my tone better. What is that called? Um, what there? I don't remember what it's called. There's an actual thing for like uh for just what kind of voice you have. I'm not kind of talking about like soprano or anything. There's another musical term for what kind of range you have. Miss Narissa Ravencroft said it before. I don't remember what it's called though. But yeah. I know my limits. Okay. It's 2 hours since I've been streaming. Oh, this is still open. Did I sleep here? Okay. So I'm going to be ending stream here now. Because I've been streaming for 2 hours and I must prepare the bunnies bedtime before it gets too late and I get too lazy. So thank you everyone for watching. Bot Squad, if you're there, I appreciate you. Shadow, thank you as always for coming and chatting with me and helping time fly by and making this tedious task more bearable. But yeah, it's fun as always, and it's nice to also just get something constructive done. It's double whammy. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I wish you all a safe night or day wherever you may be, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day wherever you may be. I will be streaming tomorrow Fire Emblem Echoes. And then after that, I believe I have another stream. And yeah, so on that last stream, I should be able to tell you guys have a safe Halloween. But just in case, if I don't see you guys, I wish you all a safe Halloween, regardless if you celebrate it or not, or if your country celebrates it or not. You know, whatever may happen on that day, I wish you safety. 'Cause Halloween do be a cray cray day, you know. So yeah. All right. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe. Stay well. Take care. Oh, I didn't see. Is there anything you want to see in Persona 6? I just want to see everyone be older. I don't want to play as high school kids anymore. I miss Persona 1 and 2. They would have adult characters, and I wish they would bring that back. I wish they would like focus on like college students or something. I don't know. I'm just so tired of playing as a little high school kid. Okay, anyway, take care, Shadow. Take care, everyone. And have a great rest of your night or day. Until next time. Bye bye.